So people don't talk about these things. They don't realize what's going on, right? They don't see that the reason that America is lashing out is because she sees that her time is limited as the global hegemon. The reason that the UK is lashing out with these acts of war and aggression against Russia, with these bombings of bridges, bombing of the headquarters of the Black Sea Fleet, with all of this stuff, because these are, if you believe Ukraine was able to do that, I have 7 bridges in my mother's garage that I'm gonna sell you all for $6. And these bridges are as long as from California to New York. If you believe that Ukraine carried out those acts by themselves, in reality, these are provocations by the West. They want a little plausible deniability, but not much. They want Russia to know that they had a hand in it, but not openly. They want Russia to realize that, hey, we can escalate, but we feel that you won't escalate. And as long as we feel that you won't escalate with us, we'll escalate with you. Isn't that how a bully works? If the bully feels that he has a free hand, he bullies you. If the bully has a thought that you may confront them or you may not be scared of them, they pause and they do an appraisal of the situation and they try to figure you out and try to weigh you before they come at you. And if they do certain things that you don't react to, they feel that they can escalate more and more and more and more. And once they get away with so many things, they no longer fear escalation. That's America. That's the UK. That's NATO. And that's what they have been doing. But Russia is a patient nation. And I've been telling you this, excuse me, that there's something in the Bible that talks about Gog and Magog. And in the Holy Quran, it talks about Gog and Magog and how Gog and Magog would sally forth and reduce the earth to a veritable hell. Now, it's ironic that in the Holy Quran it says that God removed that curtain, that veil that held Gog and Magog apart. A veil is a what? A veil is a curtain, right? It's a divider. We know that that veil or that curtain, iron curtain, was removed. And America continued to expand and expand. And now she's up to Russia's border. Russia didn't want this fight, but now Russia is being forced into this fight, right? And it will continue to fester and fester and fester. Listen to me good. Unless you sock America in the mouth, she is not going to stop. I am from the bowels of the empire, and I'm telling you this. Unless you sock her where it hurts, and this is applicable to any bully, unless you make them feel the pain that they're trying to exert on you. The only language they know is violence. So you have to speak to them. And I'm not saying commit war or whatever. I'm just saying with a bully, if the language that they know and speak is violence and aggression, to communicate with that person, what do? You speak violence and aggression. If you want to communicate with a person that speaks Chinese and does not speak your language, you can't go up to them speaking Spanish, expecting them to understand you. If you go to the Englishman, the guy that speaks English, and you start speaking Russian, you can't expect that Englishman to understand you. For the bridge to be made and that gap to be bridged, either the Englishman learns the Russian or the Russian learns the English, right? So we know that America is not trying to learn what you're talking about. So guess what has to happen? You got to learn her language and speak to her in her language, okay?